What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. Based off our last video, I cut it short so he can elaborate more on this one, and it goes back into how you were speaking about having self-control and how you held accountability for your actions. Would you like to elaborate more on that?
Yeah, I just didn't. I'm taking accountability basically because I'm not trying to paint her to be a bad person, and she's not here to defend herself. So I'm just breaking it down in a way where I can understand it.
Yeah.
Looking at it from my point of view.
Yeah.
Looking at where some things I could have done differently.
Yeah.
But that goes back to why I say the person she thought I was because the alcohol.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say she still wouldn't have did it. Me being myself. I'm not saying that because I'm an attractive ass nigga.
Not to toot my own horn, you know what I mean?
I ain't no ugly nigga either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say, my look didn't play a part in it, just like her looks played a part of me.
Yeah.
With me. But I feel it probably would have went differently because she did. I'm a man. I entered her body.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because you said she gave you a piece of her.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I like that verbiage too. Because a lot of people don't look at it like that no more.
That's just how I look at it.
But I've noticed when women speak about sex nowadays, they don't think about it as giving themselves to somebody anymore. They just look at it, hey man, I was getting my ugly off, like he getting his ugly off. But some people don't.
I say that because I'm gonna take this other girl for example. Of course, and again, I'm at the bar, same bar, matter of fact, drinking. A girl came over, from out of town, just county over, but came over, hung out with me and shit like that, and we went to the bar. And this girl had left. Now, the other chick saw me there with her. I introduced this girl to them and everything. You know what I'm saying? The girl I was with, I introduced them to them. I said, hey, I ain't call them by name, but, I said, hey, this is the crew that be here, hey, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be acting funny because I would whip somebody.
Yeah, you being personable.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and just ignore the girls that be there because, I sit there and conversate with them on a regular basis. So I don't want to make it look like I'm acting funny because they see me with another young lady. Yeah. So I introduced them and we walked inside, blah, blah. But, the girl had to go. She had to go home. I forget what she had going on the next day, but she had something. But, she had to leave a little early, but she just wanted to come hang out with me, this and that. Now, this is another thing. I was wrong. Okay? This is another thing. I was wrong to a certain point, but I wasn't wrong. I wasn't in the wrong, but I was wrong.
Okay, from a moral perspective?
Yeah, from a moral perspective.
Okay.
Right. From a moral perspective, I was wrong.
Care to enlighten, elaborate on it, or?
All right. I'm lit. Then had a couple drinks. I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
The girl was just looking at me. The whole night she was just looking at me. I was at the bar, and I'm finna get ready to close my tab out. And the girl was just looking at me, and she came up to me, and I said, hey, XYZ. I ain't call her name, just say XYZ.
Yeah.
I was like,
we don't keep the name. We ain't gonna add names to this. You know what I mean?
Was hey, XYZ. You need to come to my house and let me fuck the shit out of you. Just blunt, just like that.
You said it straight up like that?
Straight up, just like that. Straight up, just like that. Me personally, I wasn't expecting her to agree.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting. I was just being funny. I was being funny.
I'm just joking, but I'm serious. But I'm joking.
She said, okay, let's go.
Okay.
I'm like, shit, close this tab out. I closed tab out.
Yeah.
And she said, I got to close my tab out. I said, hey, add XYZ tab to mine. Yeah. The girl added, I just gave a $100 bill. I tip probably $10, $20. I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hit the bitch out that came to me, so I'm still gonna give me some pussy tonight.
That's because you're a single man. You know what I mean? So you like, I can do what I want.
I'm a single man, you know, and I did it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I did it, you know.
Yeah.
Which they might look at me funny. Motherfucker might look at this video and they might say, you know, damn, he did that. But at the same time, you gotta look at it. I'm single, dude.
Yeah.
I have no ties to nobody. I'm not in a situationship. I'm not in a relationship. I'm just freely, and me being single, I gotta get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he laughing. Hey, but it's just the truth, dude. I gotta get it when I can get it. I don't have no girl I come home to every night. I ain't got no in-home pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that.
Yeah.
So I gotta get it where I get it. Do I want a relationship? I do, but I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'm kind of self-sabotaging a little bit. I kind of self-sabotage myself a little bit because I can get with my body, man. I could be feeling them, they could be feeling me, but I find something wrong.
Okay. Now, when you say you find something wrong, is it from the perspective like this? I've seen this before, and I ain't about to try to run through that again.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it's a behavioral thing that
it's a behavior thing. I noticed.
Yeah, and being in your 40s, noticing that behavioral stuff, you don't. What I'm thinking is you don't have the time to want to try to figure somebody out when you already just seeing the bad flags.
Yeah, it's
red
like,
flags being displayed.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, man. They say, what's your toxic trait?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's just say this.
Yeah,
my toxic trait, I feel, is I would play the whole fucking relationship out in my head. You feel what I'm saying?
you like, we're gonna break up anyway, so let's just break up now.
Hey, I just speed the process up real fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll play it out. But let me tell you how fucked up this is, though. The chicks that I really want to fuck with, though, they do the same thing. They do it to me.
Really? Okay, so they played out in their head how it would work with you.
They do it to me. So I'm gonna say this. The best way I can explain it. It's kind of off the subject a little bit, but still on the subject.
Run it.
Okay, I'm going to run it. When you look at a girl, okay, and you have a what word I'm looking for? Perspective?
Yeah, perspective.
You have a perspective and you judge, you make your opinion on this person.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I also accept the fact that a woman look at me and do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
I know it makes sense, but a lot of people don't think about that because they think they perfect.
Ooh, okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't see their flaws. I know I have flaws. I know I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect.
Yeah.
Okay? It's going to take a patient person to fuck with me.
Why do you think so?
Just because of my attitude and the way I move.
Okay. Is it more of a, I don't know, like an isolation thing? Like you can just function by yourself and you comfortable being by yourself?
No,
or is
it's called protecting myself from the things I have been through.
Okay, yeah. Have you ever thought about like therapy or anything to try to heal it? Like whatever.
I need it, but I just don't feel like sitting there talking to a person and paying them gonna do anything for me.
Why?
That's just how I feel. I mean, I could be wrong.
Okay.
You know, I'm not saying I'm right.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to solve the problem. They're going to just bring the problem to the forefront.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you to solve it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's just like, I'm not going to be in a successful relationship until I'm ready to be in that successful relationship. And I just feel I'm not ready to be in a successful relationship.
Yo, that's wild. You know what I mean? Because look, let me ask you this.
You know, because no, I mean, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
How can I say it? You know, the gears are running right now, so give me a second.
Yeah, because I know if I interrupted, you'll forget it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel the longer you are single, the longer you're going to be single.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I would have jumped in a relationship 6 to 8 months after I got went through my situation,
Yeah.
I feel the success rate of the relationship would be better because you would go ahead and go through that damage part because you done kind of put somebody else in place. But instead, with my career, we would say,
Yeah.
I lack the time to invest.
Okay. Oh, well, no, that's okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I lacked the time to invest, and I did what I did to kind of clear my mind from the bullshit.
But financially, it's benefited you, though.
Oh,
no?
yes, of course.
Now, this is where I differ in opinion from you. I believe staying single longer is more beneficial.
Why?
Because you're able to pick apart the nonsense. When you jump into another relationship, to me, it's you blend the two.
Okay.
That's my opinion because you start seeing stuff. Doing what this person did. And then your reactions to it may come off a little too harsh to said new individual. Okay. I tell people, depending on how long you've been in a relationship, you need to be single for
I say at least
percentage.
I say
a percentage.
I say 1 to 2 years though.
Like I look at if you were married for 10.
No, I say 1 to 2
I'm using
years.
an example. I know somebody, people that was married for 10.
Look, I'm gonna cut
I'm
you
like,
off.
you got to do a year single.
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna tell you where you fuck up at.
Okay, go ahead.
When you realize you could do everything by yourself and you don't need nobody,
Yeah.
Your tolerance for bullshit is.
Well, I mean, we hear that from everywhere. We hear that from men, women. You know
I know,
what I mean?
but that's why women feel. That's why they get their independence. They don't need that nigga.
Yeah.
Women get in a relationship to save money. Men,
it's true. Yeah.
Hey, men stay single to save money. You know what I'm saying? So you look at it from a financial point of view.
It's an interesting dynamic. Men are single to save money.
But once you realize you can do it all by yourself, man, and you ain't gotta check in with nobody, you ain't gotta do this. You don't have to do all of that.
That right there.
You don't want to be bothered with the bullshit
because it's peaceful.
Yeah, it's peaceful. It's lonely, but it's peaceful.
But I like how you added that. The lonely aspect is still a pain in the pain.
It's lonely, but that's
rough. But
because dude, sometimes I be sitting here, man, I'm like, God damn. I be thinking all the stuff I could do, and every time I leave that house, dude, I spend $300-$400.
Yeah.
Every time I leave the house, but I can see where the money going. Versus, I'm giving it to someone else. When it all boils back.
But if you was happy in a relationship, you probably wouldn't stress it either, though. You know what I mean? If y'all working as a unit, as a team.
Yeah, you're working as a unit, as a team. But being single, you're not a unit. You're not a team.
Yeah, but like you said, you know where the money's going. Yeah. You're spending it happily because you're like, I'm bored. I'm finna just have some fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people don't have that option. They be like, man, I'm just spending all this money. Where's my enjoyment out of this?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my part of it. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I don't always enjoy it because sometimes I get home and I be like, man, god damn, why the fuck did I do that? Sometimes, I ain't gonna say I enjoy it all the time. I mean, dude, I could count hundreds. I did that shit yesterday. I was like, god damn, man, $1,000. What the fuck did it go?
Yeah.
I did this, I did that, blah, 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 blah. Then I think something else I could have done with it,
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
But man, it is what it is.
So, because you didn't hit a couple points, and I like all of them, but what would you see if you were able to find a relationship that you didn't cancel out automatically? What would be an ideal successful relationship for yourself in your viewpoint? Like, this is successful.
Where we come from different backgrounds, but we're on the same path.
Okay.
And I'm right now, success to me is looking at the long haul.
Yeah. Because you said you wanted to grow with somebody.
Yeah. Now is for the long haul because it's like I want somebody that could bring something to the. How can I say it? Use a little metaphor. We got all these puzzle pieces. Mm-hmm. I have the pieces you need to put your life together, and you have the pieces I need to put mine together.
Okay.
You know, when we put this together, we make this beautiful picture. You follow what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'm rocking.
That's kind of what I'm looking for. And I'm dealing with somebody right now. And I think the only reason I've been dealing with them as long as I have is because we have not had sex yet. Sex is not, it doesn't play a part in this.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, because when you take that out and you looking for long term, because like these little chicks I've been fooling with, I know it's short term. They can't do shit for me. And with all these kids they got, I can't do shit with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't do shit for them, you know? But I got a feeling, and I'm reaching, but I have a feeling it's gonna work. You know, I haven't shared a whole lot of this with you or nobody.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You see, I'm just listening. I'm like, okay.
I haven't shared this because they say move in silent. Don't let everybody know what you trying to do.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So
for sure.
that's kind of what I'm doing, because I would hate to tell somebody I'm gonna do this and I'm doing this and this won't work, and then it don't go through. It don't happen.
Yeah.
You know, not only will I feel shitty for talking about it and being so excited and stuff about it, I feel the person I told it to happy for me, and I let them down as well as I let myself down.
Yep. I was wondering that. It's like the sense of failure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but it might take a few years, but I kind of want to be in it for the long haul.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think a lot of people don't understand that. I think most men, especially the ones that I know, we don't date just to. If I want to be committed to you, I'm looking for the long haul in it.
But this chick here, she know I got friends with benefits.
But I mean, it's not like it's an illusion. Like y'all have had conversations.
Right.
You know,
we had conversations about it.
Yeah. So I mean, that leaves her the right to make decisions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, either you can still stay down, or
and that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I said those exact words. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with or without you, but I want you with me.
All right. So look, on that note, we're gonna call this episode a quit, but I appreciate the information, man, because I'm telling you, it's a lot of dudes that think like that, and they have an idea of what they want in a successful relationship. I think we just don't have the opportunity for people to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we're able to do that here. You know, let us know what you think down in the comments section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody?
Peace.